Hey y'all, it's Alec with Sharing the Journey. Wow, it's 10:45 in the morning. We're still at the Cracker Barrel. Had a nice rainstorm last night, which really helped us sleep. And oh, I got my Jeep shirt on. I survived something. I bought it on eBay. I'm gonna do a quick walk around, give you a little update of what we're doing. Short travel day today, 175 miles. We spent an hour on the phone this morning making reservations. We finally made reservations at Green River KOA. It's going to be about a 45-minute drive to the Arches, and but we're going to stay for 3 nights, so we're going to get a little rest and whatnot. Nice little break. Going to walk around the camper, make sure everything is good. I don't know why I woke up this morning with a frog in my throat. It's always good to check your connections on your Toad. People mess with stuff overnight. Let's check, make sure the bikes are secure. Make sure the honey pot is good and secure on the back. All right. I sprayed the stairs. They're still acting up. Anyway, time to get on the road. That tree's low. It's rubbing the roof. All right. We are out of here. So we ended up having brunch here at the Cracker Barrel. Like I said, spent some time this morning making reservations. It's amazing how full everything was. The closest we could get was Green River. Cindy, I think you said it was going to be a 45-minute drive or a 40-minute drive.
Yep.
So it'd be a 40 or 45-minute drive over to Arches. And then what's the other national park we're going to try to...
Turn left on West Antelope Drive.
And we're going to try to do Canyonlands. We'd already missed the making reservations for Arches. We're going to... Cindy set an alarm on her phone, I hope, for 6 o'clock this evening. That's when the next days... I'd hate to do all this and
Turn
spend...
left on West Antelope Drive.
And spend the $280 on the reservations and not get to do Arches. Although I think if it's anything like the other national parks, if you get up early enough or wait late enough, you can go in, but it gets dark so early, and trying to get Cindy up at 5:30 would be fun, 5:30 in the morning. But anyway, we're gonna get on the interstate, and we'll catch up with y'all later. Well, I tell you, the wind is really pushing me all over the road. Doing a little bit of city driving. I think this is the big town of Layton. I look over at the Camping World flag, and she's standing straight out. They're calling for rain. Hopefully our trip to Arches is not a wet trip, but it'll be nice to see something new. I don't know if you can see that that travel trailer up there, but he just flew by us. He doesn't have a sway bar on his camper. I guess when they came by, the disturbance from the air, we were going around a corner, he got loose, he about took off the front headlight on Cindy's side of the camper. The traffic is terrible this Sunday morning.
Left to I-15 South.
We're on I-15 South. The wind is terrible. It's, what city are we in?
Going through Salt Lake City.
Going through Salt Lake City. And you can see the cameras on a stand on the dash. It's bolted down, but you can see how much it's bouncing. These old concrete roads are absolutely terrible. We got a little bit of a
Continue
climb
on
to do.
I-15.
So I'll come back in a little bit. Hopefully things quiet down. Looks like we are getting off of 15 onto 6 East. We're headed over to Green
Take
River.
exit 257BA on the right to US 6 East.
We're going to stay
then
at the
keep
Green
left.
River KOA tonight.
Exit right 2 exits 257BA, US 6 East, State Route 156, Spanish Fork, Main Street, Price. Then use the left 2 lanes to stay to the
left
left to
to
exit
US 6
257B, US 6 East, Price. Use the left 2 lanes to stay to the left to exit 257B, US
beautiful
6
mountains.
East, Price.
We're trying to decide if we, when we leave here, we got 3 days to figure it out. If we want to go stay on 70 through Denver, or try to
Continue on US 6.
through Denver, or if we want to go around somehow. We'll have to pull out the paper maps and figure it out. It's a beautiful country here.
Continue straight for 2
Wind's
hours
died
and
down.
58 minutes to
Yeah,
I-70
wind has
East
died
toward Green
down, so
River.
I don't know if maybe because we've changed the position of the mountains, if maybe they're blocking it, but the roads have gotten smoother and the winds have definitely died down. Looks like we're going to shoot the gap between these two hills up here. Did we figure out what little town this is? Alright, y'all are my witnesses. That light was yellow when I went through it. If I get a ticket, I'll bring y'all all to court.
Spanish Fork.
We're in Spanish Fork, Utah. Never heard of it. I have to stop at this one. Alright, we'll bring you back later. Alright, things have slowed down. Highway 6 is turned into 2 lanes. And for any of y'all that know me, as you know, I'm colorblind. But Cindy said I needed to film this because the fall colors are absolutely beautiful. So I'm gonna let it run for about a minute or minute and a half. I know yesterday's video seemed a little bit long. It was almost 30 minutes of yesterday's travel. And I'm gonna try to keep this one under that, but this is the kind of roads I like to travel. No 80-mile-an-hour speed limit signs through here like we saw on day 1. Alright, when we get something new to see, I'll let you see it too. Seems like the terrain is always changing here in Utah. These rocks formations are really beautiful on the side of the highway. Up ahead, you're not going to be able to see it, but it looks like there's some kind of tunnel that's cut into the side of the mountain. I'd pick the phone up and show it over there, but the traffic's thick and
Okay.
yeah, it's some sort of little cave over there. But
Train track right here.
I didn't really want to wreck, so I didn't show it to you. Show a little bit of this, and then I'll bring you back when something else interesting happens. We keep going in and out of rain. It's starting to rain again. showing you this. It says for the next 8 miles, we'll be transitioning between 3 and 5% grade. This is when your tow haul mode that you have on your gas motorhome really comes into play. Thank you, Cindy. Cindy knows my words better than I do. But glad it's not raining any harder than it is with these downhills. So what I normally do is I let the tow haul mode, you hear the engine revving up a little bit. I let it keep me at about going anywhere from 50 to 60 miles an hour. When I get over 60 miles an hour, I gently apply the brake to slow myself back down. The engine does a good job of keeping the speed under control, but when you get on the 5, 6, 7% grades, the weight of the motorhome, which is 24,000 pounds, plus the Jeep, really gets the push effect. Like, I touched the brake that one time, we're going 48 miles an hour. Yes, I have a little bit of traffic backing up behind me, but I'd rather be safe. So it's doing a pretty good job of keeping us. But I thought I'd take you down this hill so you could experience it. Now, we've done this in golly washers. If you're not from down south, you don't know what a golly washer is. It's big pouring rains. So you can see by the water coming off the tires of the cars that are passing us.
It's raining harder.
Yeah, now we're driving into harder rain.
Let's get through this.
Yep, so we're gonna get through this and then I'll bring you back in a little bit. I just thought you'd like to experience some of that. Alright, we've made it down to the bottom, passed through the rain, saw this really cool rock formation on the left right here. I thought y'all would enjoy seeing that. Wonder what that sound says.
I don't know. It looks like railroad or something.
Yep. So I'm gonna take us down. We're going back down again. Take us down through these rocks. This is really cool.
There's an overload.
It looks like a DOT pull-off.
Yeah.
Well, I thought we were at the bottom. We're at 7,170 feet. We keep going up and down. So anyway, I wanted to show you the rocks. This is cool through here too. The scenery here. My phone doesn't have enough storage. You don't want to watch 2 hours of driving, but it's pretty cool. I'll bring you back when we see something else. Oh wow, look at that up there. Uh-oh. I'm gonna leave it on. We got the police here.
What's going on?
I don't know. I am not sure what's going on here. But he is flat parked in the middle of the road. Well, you don't want to watch the flashing lights. If I find out what's going on, I'll bring you back. So it looks like they stopped traffic. Gosh, there's...
That's an awful lot of police.
Yeah, but look, there's more of them back there.
Yeah, it's like a convoy of.
We got us a convoy. 10-4, rubber duck.
Of wide load.
Wide load for the wide load.
Wow. What are those?
I don't know. They big uns, whatever they are. All right. That looks like the end of the excitement. And we will continue on. Holy mackerel, y'all. We are in the plains area and the wind is picked up. And we're getting big old gusts. Let me flip it over. He's blowing around. We're getting, look at that tree over there.
9 Mile Canyon.
Look at that tree over there. The wind is whipping through. I guess Cindy said this is called 9 Mile Canyon. And anyway, let me go so I can hold on with both hands and white knuckle it the rest of the way in. It says we've got about 60 more miles to Green River KOA. The skies and the mountains and everything in front of us looks dark and ominous and stormy. So we don't know what kind of weather we're headed into. I know we got to stop and get gas, but here we go. All right, the wind is back and the rain is back. It looks like we're just on the edge of it. If you can see, you can't see off the sides. There's big pools of water, and looks like we're just catching the edge. If you can see off to the passenger side, the sky is bluer, but I'm gonna go ahead and make it through this. I'll bring you back when we stop for gas. We just spent the last 30 minutes in the pouring down rain, and now the sky's cleared up, the roads are dry, the terrain is completely different. It's crazy how things change. I have never seen, well, I have, but there's so much diversity in the landscape in Utah. It looks like, and I don't have the total numbers yet, it looks like we're going to go about 220 miles today. We're about 10 miles away. I think we're going to try to get to a Love's gas station, and then we're about another couple miles from the campground. So the ride's about over today. It's 2:30. Now let's see what gas is at the Love's. Let's check out that campsite. But I know y'all were worried, and we made it. We made it all the way through the bad weather. Looks like clear skies. It looks like clear skies ahead. I'll be back in a minute. All right, I'm bringing us back in real quick. Getting off the 2-lane, getting ready to get on Interstate 70. I didn't realize we were doing that today. Looks like the rain's coming back. Look at those beautiful, I don't know what you call these different rock things, formations, but they're not mountains, but they're absolutely beautiful. All right, we're on highway or Interstate 70. Well, not quite. We will be when we get to the merge area. We're going to go find the Love's gas station, and I'll bring you back in. All right, we're out at the exit. 15.8.
2.7 miles.
Woo!
Turn right on
This
South
next
17th.
bridge is 14 feet. If I remember correctly, we are 13 feet 6. That 18-wheeler looked like it barely made it under. So I'm going to slow down, so if I hear crunching noises, I'll know to stop.
Looks like somebody's hit it before.
Looks like it's been hit a couple of times. Now, which one do we want to go to? There are two Loves across the street from each other.
Oh, that's interesting. Never seen that before.
This looks like it's got pull-throughs, if that's regular gas.
This does too.
All right, let's pull in
They
here.
just look like they're angled, right?
Yep, this is weird.
I've never seen that before, ever. This looks like it has both kinds.
Ugh.
In
That feel
300
good?
feet.
Yep, let me let
Turn
Cindy out. All right, there's Miss Cindy. Made it to Love's Travel Center. Let's check out the gas price. This is the highest yet on our trip. I'll bring you back and let you know how much gas we put in the motorhome. All right, KOA's over on the right. I didn't realize, I guess I should have, that it was such a desertous-like area. Cindy said the dogs were confused when we stopped at the gas station. They were looking for grass to go to the bathroom in or on, and there was no grass. It's all dirt and small little dried out plants.
You've arrived at your destination.
We have arrived at our destination according to the GPS. Cindy and I will go in and check in, and we'll be back. All right, let's go to our site, Site 38. We got one of the last sites available, so it's the most expensive thing they got. It is
That will fit our camper.
That will fit our camper. It is a 90-foot long, full hookup patio, deluxe patio site.
Arriving at 205-1780
I've already
east
said
on the
we were
left.
here, lady. Cute little campground.
Not a lot of greenery, but what they've done is very nice. This is the first time we've stayed somewhere where there wasn't a lot of grass.
Yeah, this is our first
campground.
experience with the desert. They said they've gotten busy because it's finally cooled off. It's
And-
66 degrees outside right
And
now.
this is interesting. For grass around the patios, they've put
Artificial turf. So we're going to do a review while we're here. We'll walk around and talk about the campground. I'll do a separate video on that. Oh, check out this really cool Airstream right there. All right, Cindy, I don't see a single number on a single post. All right, check them.
Is it on the stanchions?
Nope.
Okay. Well,
So is this, that's 46 there.
oh, there's a.
There's one that's marked. Is that the end of our row, 46?
Hold on. Yes, and the net 46 and then 38 should be right across from there.
There it is right there. Okay. Look at this. Fancy fire pit.
Oh, wow, we're big time.
Indoor, outdoor turf.
Wow, we've never stayed in a fancy spot like this.
All right,
Because we're
let's get-
usually too cheap to
Yeah,
buy
we're
it.
usually too cheap. Let me get set up. We'll see you in a little bit. All right, we're all set up and I'm in a nice rocking chair. We're here at the Green River KOA Journey in Green River, Utah. $85.99 a night. We're here for 3 nights. That's what, about $260. We're going to try to go to Canyon and Arches and maybe part of Moab while we're here, the Moab State Park. Isn't that the name of it?
Moab what?
Moab State Park?
No.
What was the other thing? There's Canyon, there's Arches, and then there was Moab State Park, right?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Okay. She didn't pay attention to the lady in the office. Today we went 208 miles, $170 worth of gas, 501 miles total. We're 25% of the way. I think it's about a 2,000 mile journey. Let me show you the site real quick. I mean, this is a deluxe patio site. But it's got a few things I don't like. So we have a nice patio with an arbor over it. Behind it, where I was sitting, is a couple chairs and a fire pit, all concrete. The site, the driveway and stuff is all rock. But I had to park there because it goes uphill, and so it wouldn't have been level. So to get level, my awning will not open because of the arbor. So I'm not able to open my awning and block. And you can see the sun comes across right on the awning side. The power box is way up front. I had to hook an extension cord. I carry 250 amp extension cords. And then the sewer is right there in the water. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna have enough. I may have to pull out my spare sewer hose or my spare water. It's 90 feet long. It's a huge site. But if I would have come any further forward, my back end would have been jacked up. So we're gonna go get some dinner. It's about 5 o'clock. And then we're gonna, next 2 days, or tomorrow we'll explore. Probably the next 2 days we'll explore, and then we'll be out of here. Like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.